Welcome to one of the most daunting and challenging tasks a standing army is ever going to have to face: urban combat. The Russian forces find themselves low on morale, low in logistics, and minimal manpower. Effectively, we need a 3-to-1 or 5-to-1 army to take this village or to uproot this defender. And we don't have that. We have BDRMs with some minimal anti-tank. So if you like military strategy, tactics, and doctrine, and seeing it apply to strategy games, this is definitely the channel for you. So make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because we're going in depth into this urban combat. So one thing we're going to make note of is we're never going to be able to concentrate our forces in any one location. The only way we're going to get into these buildings is if we breach them or if the doors are in our favor. We have no reconnaissance on the enemy. We have no idea where they're at. So effectively, we're walking down the street waiting to get hit in the face. We need to minimize casualties. We also need to minimize and try and bring up our troops' morale. Let's do a quick overview of the map and get a look. So as we can see, it looks like this defender's area has been softened up a bit. Any of these buildings with roofs caved in, we can learn that there's going to be no one on the 3rd or 4th floor. So there should be no units generally on the 2nd floor right here, but that doesn't matter. We also know there's a sniper in the area, and we have a mosque right here. So I'm just going to assume that the sniper is going to be in a mosque. We have a BDRM that's going to move up and immediately start suppressing that unit, because that sniper can take out our units as they move down this road. We can also make a quick assumption that anytime we need to cross these streets, we're going to suffer significant casualties, and we need to minimize that. So what we can see here is we have doors all facing the street. So if we wanted to go into this building, we would need to either go over this wall and through the side, or we can effectively navigate the building right here if it's low enough and we don't receive any fire from across the street. If we wanted in this building, it would be best to breach a wall. Remember, we have engineers, and the only way I see our units getting into this building is from this angle right here. Because if we go up to the top of this hill, they're immediately going to be mowed down by whatever units are creating this choke point. We can also assume that these 3-story buildings can shoot into this complex right here. We also can assume we can't go onto the 2nd floor right there. Same right here. We can assume there's some IDF on their end. It looks like there's been some at least anti-tank fire in this general area. We need to secure the town hall. We need to secure offices, and we need to secure the department store. We're going to position our forces very slowly and meticulously. We want to minimize casualties. So our first couple moves are going to be securing these houses, getting our BDRMs into positions. BTRs, not BDRMs. So let's do that. Alright, this unit right here is, what is he doing? Alright. He's getting into position right there. Our mortar fire is coming to suppress that angle and drive any forces out of that checkpoint if there's any anti-tank or anything along those lines. Our BTR is struggling at navigating this terrain, which means our snipers, fantastic. Our BTR immediately eliminated that sniper. Alright, he's still alive. Our sniper is suppressing him as well. Alright. Alright. Alright, our machine gunners have identified another sniper in this general area. That's not good for our units. I didn't know there was going to be another sniper. Alright, so let's explain this strategy right here. These units back here, these anti-tank, heavy machine gunners, in my opinion, aren't going to be super useful in the initial stages of the assault. They need to deploy their weapons, and they need to move into position. That's not super critical for us in these early stages. If this ATGM moves into position and immediately gets sniped, we're out of tank all of a sudden, or out anti-tank rounds. So our next challenge is going to be eliminating this sniper in this position. He's currently pinned down. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this BTR up into position and target this sniper. So let's do that. We can also assume that since these units are running across this open field, there's no one in these buildings, but they could have just not have shot at us yet. Alright, and let's just level that second floor. Alright, we also have units up here. They're currently staging for their assault. Ideally, I would like to level this wall with one of our BTRs to provide fire support and cover. I don't know how well that's going to work. We also have a BTR right here scouting out this position. He's not going to make any moves down this road, but if we can secure this choke point, he will push up and provide us fire support. These units aren't going to move until the sniper's been dealt with. These units are going to get into position on the second floor. This BTR is going to move, and we're going to move our first set of heavy machine gunners in. So let's just do a quick move. And I want them on this wall right here. Like that. We're going to see who this unit has line of sight on. This guy right here. I want him to engage that target, like so. Alright. And remember, our engineers are critical. We don't want to move our engineers until these snipers are dealt with. So let's get rid of this sniper over here. Alright, let's watch this BTR get into position and eliminate the enemy. Alright. Alright. New enemy on the field. Right here. Looks like a heavy machine gunner targeting our snipers. We're going to move this BDRM into position to take that unit out. And then we're going to stop fire on this because he's wasting ammo. Next turn, I forgot to do that. Alright, second floor collapse. Alright, we have no more line of sight on these guys, and they should be effectively eliminated. Oh, they're reloading. Alright, turns over. Alright, let's turn off this unit's combat. Clear target. Remember, slowly and meticulously. We're going to move him up. We're going to assume the sniper's been dealt with because he was targeted by several different units. The gunner over here has been eliminated. We have a new enemy on the map who's made himself visible. It looks to be another gunner. Our snipers can see that gunner, and we're going to target him. Are these units suppressed? They are not suppressed. Alright, new target on the board. They're going to eliminate that gunner if possible. Second floor secure over here. We're going to assume we can cross this field. Remember, now if we take a look inside these houses, oh, there is a door for us. Let's see what else we can do. I don't want this unit peeking the road, so I'm going to move him up to here. He's going to stop short of the road. Hopefully no line of sight coming from that direction. These gunners are going to support. Floor 1, quickly. Level 1. Alright, that's going to engage this unit, this area over here with some fire support. These units are finally going to make their move as well. They have anti-tank, so these units is a critical piece to our fight. So we're going to I don't want to move this unit yet, and I don't want to assume there's no one in this building. I think what I want to do is move them, because we're going to have to cross this street. Fast level 3. That's a really dangerous move. Alright. Next up, we're going to get an ATGM team up and running. So quick. 3rd floor. Next up, this is another anti-tank unit. I don't want them crossing all at once. We don't know what's in these buildings quite yet, and they have no fire support. So before we make that crossing, I'm going to get a BDRM in position. This unit right here is going to go fast. I'd rather move. Yep. I want him to go fast this way. And then I want him to execute and secure this area. My dude. Fast. Alright. That's a little exposed for me. We're going to pull him back. But I don't want our units right here crossing in full view without any armored fire. So we're going to start getting our other units into place, and we're going to move our first platoon of engineers up. These units are going to be key to our defense or our assault. We're just going to quickly position them behind this building. Alright. Next couple actions are going to happen. Alright. Machine gunner suppressing us. We really need that sniper to make some moves. Alright, that machine gunner's still alive. That's why we aren't doing any crazy crossings yet. Ideally, I want to provide the sniper with some cover. Alright, machine gunner's in. Troops made it across the road, no problem. BDRMs slowly get into position. ATGMs are moving up. Alright, these units are preparing for the crossing. Sniper's still alive. That's not good. Alright, lots of fire, lots of suppression. Alright. Grenade at our snipers. Alright, we need to reposition possibly. That was a sign. 3 minutes in. Alright, we've discovered a lot. Alright. Machine gunner's down. Alright. What was that? Gunners are down. Heavy fire. ATGM team up and running. Machine gunners. Alright, it looks like it was a miss. Alright, that's not good for us. Alright, one team down. Remember, slow, meticulous. Alright, so let's watch that one more time. Engineers, right there. Alright, so it was the engineer team right here engage our machine gunners, and the ATGM team up there engage our machine gunners. Alright, that's not good. No line of sight. Alright, so we need to execute a good move if possible. We need to pull this unit back. I don't think they're going to do anything or listen. Alright. This unit's going to hold. We have huge anti-tank threat right there that we can't really negotiate that well. So, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys, because we will catch you on the next episode.